Chronic illness is a spiritual catalyst. What I mean by that is that when you go through the chronic illness, if your goal is really to overcome it rather than you just buying into the diagnosis, then it forces you to go ahead and find your higher power, find your soul, find your true calling in your life, find all the discussions in your mind that you were not addressing before that'll help you finally heal. It forces you to connect with your higher power and stop focusing on the things that are in front of you that really aren't that important. This is what I experienced. So my chronic illness was actually my greatest blessing because it led me to my higher power, it led me to a different way of life, led me to a different way of thinking, it led me to a place where I was just simply trying to act as a channel for my higher power and drop the ego and started to go ahead and believe 100% with full faith that this illness was actually a benefit of mine, that it was a blessing, And once I did that, then it shifted the whole perspective. And now the weight of the illness was gone. All I had to do was figure out how to get better and how to transform this into something that was going to be beneficial. But I had to believe first and foremost. And the only way I could really believe is by believing there was something greater than me that was going to guide me back to this recovery, right? So the illness itself can act as a spiritual catalyst. It can get you to a point where you finally have a solid relationship with your higher power. Now you found your higher power. Now you know that it's there for you. Now you know it showed up when it really were you were in the worst spot. So now you really have a full faith, 100% full faith in it. You lean on it. You give it all the credit. And this would have never happened if you didn't have this challenge with this chronic illness. So let chronic illness be your spiritual catalyst. Let it be the thing that drives you closer to your higher power. Lets you find the real purpose, find the real you, find your real potential. Don't let yourself become the victim of this illness. Let it become the thing that transforms you into exactly what you always wanted to become.